I ain't even hit record yet.
Oh,
Yeah, we're live, sir. Anyway, welcome back, Haz. Welcome back to the TourneyTimePodcast.
so
How's the other cactus? How's she doing?
I don't know what cactus this man keeps talking about every fucking podcast.
You got another cactus pregnant. Mazel tov. Yay.
He got a motherfucking kids. Hey, we're not Jewish. Well, hide them. Wait.
Wow.
Blame Paul of that.
Why do I hear wind?
Y'all don't get that reference? Do your homework.
Facts. I've been out of school 10 years. We're not. He said we're not Jewish.
Is that wind? Is that wind?
I don't know what the hell that is.
Hold on.
What do y'all hear? Is that his phone? Or is that... It could be because he's playing...
Go back upstairs.
Oh!
Sometimes you gotta get in the daddy mode, y'all.
All right, so...
You gotta get in the daddy mode.
Back to what we were saying before we started this thing. I had ideas. We were going to get into the NXT bracket as planned, since Taz is here and he was excited for that one. I did have an idea for a surprise bracket, which EJ is now intrigued because I did say it's not music or wrestling related. Or I shot the idea of doing a first time ever, but that's clearly out the window. I'll just go back to doing that myself. Sorry, I wanted to add spice things up a bit, bitches. Mm-hmm. So this surprise bracket, I said it's not music nor wrestling related. However, I want to have some fun. I think there is an obvious answer if we do this bracket, but I want to have some fun and try and stir up some shit. How well is our football history?
It's time to make some people mad.
About 20.
Okay. How good are we on our quarterback history?
It's really time to make some people mad.
On what history?
Quarterback.
Oh, about 90-40.
Yeah.
Okay, so 90-40? What the fuck?
90-40?
90-10? I just caught that. Bro, what?
Almost got away with it, too.
I'm like, the math ain't So,
that's Steiner math for you.
The surprise bracket I had in hand, I feel like we're getting hit with a windstorm. What is that?
Oh, that's my fan.
I knew it.
It's hot.
Is it the fan that like in front of you or like above you?
It's next to me on the side. But the other thing you're hearing is my PlayStation.
Oh, there it is. There's a 3-pronged asshole. So anyway, I wanted to stir some shit up. The surprise bracket is greatest quarterback of all time. But so far, since we still have a lot of football left to go.
Yeah, we got a lot.
And there's always GOAT debates, kind of like in basketball and baseball. But if I talk basketball, we'd be here all night. If I talk baseball, that's a given. So,
yeah.
Football, a lot of opinions go a lot of different ways. Whether it's about your team, it's about your favorite player, it's about the players you hate, the players you love. Everybody has some sort of opinion. But they don't do it like us, where we just break it down in bracket form and just piss y'all off with what we pick. So, if you're a quarterback or so-called quarterback you think should be in this bracket and isn't in this bracket, shit the fuck up.
I
Yeah.
got you.
However, yes, go ahead.
Keep telling y'all. If you a Cowboys fan and none of y'all Cowboys quarterbacks ain't in here, if you a Chiefs fan and none of your quarterbacks in here, hell, even us Eagles, if none of our quarterbacks is in here, guess what? Guess what?
And I will tell you this right now. I'm generous. There's at least I'm generous because I'm look. I know I'm an Eagles fan and I'm an asshole, and we're known to be assholes,
Mm-hmm.
but we
Mm-hmm.
don't care. There's about 3 or 4 Cowboy quarterbacks in this bracket because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Do I think they're
And,
going to
and,
pass
and,
the
and,
first?
and I can't believe I'm about to say this out my mouth. Some of them deserve to be in this convers- conversation.
Conversation. Yes, I'll fill it up for you.
Listen here, guys. He's a nice guy. He's putting your
Oh
quarterbacks into
no
the bracket. He's doing what he's got to do.
no
Okay,
He's
before we
doing
get started,
something
I'm going
great.
to say this.
He's doing a
I'm going to say
beautiful
this here. I'm
thing.
going to say this now. All this weed shit that y'all talking about, we ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. I was with my brother at a wrestling event yesterday. We ain't do shit. Carry on. Come
I
on,
was
we
celebrating the
bomb.
Black
No,
Holiday.
y'all bomb. I ain't do shit.
You bomb
no dog.
shit.
Look. We're too old to be in the draft, so y'all can have it.
I was celebrating the Black Holiday, so I'm excused.
That was like 3 days ago, dog.
I said what I said.
Okay, all right. I was too busy drinking espresso martinis yesterday. I'm not. Oh, I was
Boy.
I was getting my what they call it Sabrina Carpenter on. So yeah, no, I'm good.
Wow. Wow. Did you make love to Miley Cyrus too?
No,
Hey yo.
fuck that chicken butt ass. Chicken butt walking around looking like a Purdue chicken. Fuck out of here. Anyway,
Oh, which I will say, if any of you men out there that was looking like this when her twerk video came out back in the day, like, I'm judging you. I'm judging the hell out of you. I'm judging the shit out of you. Because if you ain't have my look where it's like,
Why?
unseasoned chicken.
right, but if you got
That's
that
what it
bite in
seems
your
like.
lip like, ooh, she could get it, I'm
Nope,
judging you.
nope, nope,
I'm
nope,
I
judging
was
you.
like that gift. Why?
nope.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Why?
Why? So let's piss people off, shall we?
Yes,
Yep.
greatest quarterback of all time so far. Now, I must say, this was a particularly tough list to get into. I had to make a couple substitutions here and there based on what I thought out of stats, career trajectory, how they played in the NFL, overall everything. And I'm going to say this right now, especially to the man wearing an orange bonnet. All your bias goes out the window. We are
Unfortunately for this topic,
doing
yeah.
this fair and square. How you feel about said quarterback, or said we have to be fair and be reasonable with the choices at hand. I know that's
Oh
going to be
no, no,
hard,
listen.
but we have to learn to.
I will say this. So all 32, including my Eagles, all 32, fan base teams of the NFL. If you're a fan of any of the 32 teams, I will say this. Y'all have my word. I will not be Chase Daniel. If you know, you know. I
All
will not
right,
be Chase. I will not be any of them haters that just want to hate on quarterbacks because if Dak, let's say we're talking about Dak, I will speak the truth. Not because he's a
It
cowboy. I'll be like, oh, he asked. No, I will speak the truth.
it all depends on how the bracket plays out. Simple.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But yes, leave the bias aside, leave all the one-sided
why do
opinions
I gotta fill
aside.
in somebody? Why do I gotta fill in somebody's going to be in the comments? Where's Trevor Lawrence?
I can tell you this right now, Trevor Lawrence is nowhere near this bracket. I'm sorry. Because that man is
Because he
Sunshine is
asked.
not in the bracket.
He
that
asked.
man is
Hooray for
busy
Mr.
cheap.
Sunshine. He asked.
And I'm gonna tell you
Listen,
this right now for all look, another name that I left out for all you dickheads. CJ Stroud is not in this list. Too early. Too early. He's good, but too early.
still too
Tua
early.
is left off. Kyler Murray's left off. Too early. Plus Tua's a walking concussion himself, so no. Anyway,
Wow.
even if I throw some names from the past, Chad Pennington's not on this list. Vince Young is not
And
on this
Chad was
list.
a dog.
Mm.
Tim Tebow is not on this list.
We don't
Fucking
give a fuck about Tebow.
Mark Bolger is not on this list.
Thank
Mark
God.
Sanchez is not
Thank
on this
you.
list.
God.
Another name that could be a snub. Another name that could be a snub, but I honestly think he's now in his prime. Baker Mayfield is left on this list. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's fair.
These are
That's fair.
quarterbacks that have racked up stats, that have shown they can get to the well, not all of them can get to the big game, but they're big in terms of stats and how their career has been. So let's
And I know,
like I said, call it
and I
down the
know a lot of
middle.
folks gonna, yeah, we're gonna call it down the middle. And I know a lot of folks gonna be like, well, this quarterback don't have a ring, but we're being unbiased, unbiased.
Yes.
So we
And
still gonna piss y'all
like I
off
said,
though.
yeah, of course. It all depends on how the matchups lie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I already know the obvious answer to all this, but we're just gonna do it because it's fun. It's like we go through the greatest pop artist bracket. We already know who's winning that one without even fucking doing it. So yeah. Let's just have some fun with this one.
Yeah,
First matchup. And now with the three of you here, I can just literally be the unbiased moderator. First matchup. Carson Palmer or Ken Stabler.
I'm taking Carson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go.
Nah, look, hey, Carson was a dog. And again,
Former
for
Bengal.
folks out there listening, exactly. He's a former Bengal, and he was a fucking dog. Like if y'all don't know, go look up some. He was a dog. And no, we ain't talking about Carson Wentz.
He was a dog on the Cardinals too.
Yes. See, and that's another thing. If you can go to another team and still be a badass and still be a dog, you know you among the elite. You
And
among the
like
elite, in my opinion.
around that time where you had the league of like literally Manning, Brady, Breeze, all fighting for that top spot. Carson Palmer's right there
Mm-hmm.
in terms of stats, in terms of how he would play the game, in terms of how like he would throw up MVP numbers, but he wouldn't be up there in that elite category. So, okay, fair enough. Y'all got Carson Palmer. The next one, Lamar Jackson or Jake Delhomme.
All right, I go with Mar. I gotta go with Mar.
Lamar, all right. Jake Delhomme had
I
one
mean,
good season with the Panthers, took him to the Super
yeah,
Bowl.
I was about to say that. I was about to say like Jake Malone, he had that one good season. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, everybody everywhere is like, yo, after that one good season, he bound to show up now. He bound. What he do? He didn't live up to it. And I know everybody wants to say that, oh, but Lamar can't get it done not all the time was it Lamar's fault. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Just like Jay Hurts, you can bet your bottom dollar you won't see Lamar Jackson in the motherfucking playoffs. You're going to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention the way he plays throughout the regular season. MVP caliber season each and every year.
He's already a
That was a
two-time
no-brainer right
MVP.
there.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Lamar. The next one, we have Brad Johnson. Remember that guy? Or Byron Leftwich.
Give me Brad Johnson.
Super Bowl winning QB.
Yeah,
Brad Johnson.
agreed.
Drew Brees.
Huh?
I got it. I'm good.
There we
good.
go.
I'm good.
There we go. There we go.
That fan's like kicking my headphones ass right now. So Brad Johnson is your pick going forward. Get it? I feel like we're all freezing now.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hear.
you was frozen for like a good couple seconds.
Yeah.
There you go.
What is going on?
Yeah, he's starting to cut up now.
Okay.
I
was like frozen or lagging. It was something like that because I couldn't fucking hear shit.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. The fucking fan. All right. Brad Johnson going through. The next one we have Phil Simms. Or Len Dawson.
Oh, Phil Simms. Phil Simms for sure.
Why was this even a question?
Phil Simms was that man.
I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Dog.
Speaking of dogs, we have. Calm down, Robert. We have Big Dick Nick Foles. Or say what you want about him, Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, as much as I love Big Dick Nick.
Brett Favre. That's number 450.
You can't go against
what was
Brett.
his last touchdown number? 4 something. It was like 476 or something like that.
Yeah, it was close to 500.
Yeah.
A lot of people tend to forget the era of Michael Vick and McNabb and all them. The motherfucker who dominated that was Brett Favre. Brett Favre, Big Ben, and all of them. Like Brett Favre was a beast. He was a monster, and still to this day can throw a fucking rocket.
We ain't gonna talk about him as a Viking though.
No, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Hold on, he wasn't bad on the Vikings though. He took them to the playoffs.
Oh no, he wasn't
get
bad.
the job done.
But we just don't talk about that.
We'll talk about that. All right.
That's like talking about McNabb on the Redskins. We don't do that.
We definitely don't talk about that shit. No.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't talk about Deshaun Jackson on the Redskins. We don't do that. Because he used to cause us the fuck
Jerry
up.
Rice on this. We don't talk about Jerry Rice on the Seahawks.
Oh God, no. That was a trap
in my house.
No. We don't talk about Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals. Nope.
Not in my house.
No. So Brett Favre, moving on. The next one we have Terry Bradshaw
Ooh.
or Drew Bledsoe.
Honestly,
I feel like this is also a no-brainer.
I gotta go with
it
Terry.
is.
I'm going
It
with Terry.
is. But I'm gonna give Drew Bledsoe some love.
Okay.
Give him some love.
Nah, yeah, I understand, but that's Terry Bradshaw, man. That's
Bledsoe
That's
Bradshaw
was
why I
a
Terry.
shady
said.
bitch, man.
Bradshaw had the whole NFL on lock for a couple years.
Yeah, the fucking founding father
That's
right
why I
there.
said I'm gonna give Drew Bledsoe some love. He did his thing on the gridiron too.
Yeah, sure. And then he
He
became
did
Brady's
it.
bitch.
Yep.
Okay.
And everybody forgot about that nigga.
All right.
They forgot straight about him. Who was the guy before Tom Brady? Like, yo, that's just diabolical.
Next one. Drew Brees,
Mhm.
or a name that I will make y'all remember. Aaron Brooks.
So
I feel like that's a
I'm
lock.
gonna pick
That's a lock.
I'm a I'm gonna pick the greatest New Orleans Saint ever, and that's Drew Brees.
On lock. Drew Brees.
Breeze Drew.
Mhm.
Aaron Brooks, man. He was a dog.
He was a
All right.
fucking dog.
It's a shame that they couldn't do shit with him. Next one. Colin Kaepernick. Of course you do that shit. I love how you're doing it and he has his fucking comb. Like, that's wild. Colin Kaepernick or Fran Tarkenton?
Well, I ain't going against the culture because Juneteenth just passed. So, Colin.
Wait, you said Colin Kaepernick and who?
Fran Tarkenton.
Can I say something controversial? Can I say
You
something
don't know who
controversial?
you don't know who Fran Tarkenton is?
No, not that. I wasn't about
Oh,
to say
okay.
that.
Okay.
The controversy I'm about to say is I respect Colin Kaepernick, but he didn't really wow me. I didn't see much in
Ooh,
him. I didn't.
ooh, ooh.
So I'm not picking him. And this is not. I don't want nobody out there, but oh, you just doing that because you're an Eagles fan and he was a Niner. No, I know ball. He. I'm not gonna say he was on Trevor Lawrence level, but I didn't.
Hold on. He
I
took
didn't
the
see what the
Niners to the
hype was
Super
about.
Bowl. He took the Niners
Now,
to the Super
yeah,
Bowl.
he did. He took the Niners to the bowl, but even still with that, it was just like, nah. I see more work from Brock Purdy over that shit.
Oh, 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 oh,
Like I said,
oh,
I'm gonna say something
oh,
controversial.
oh,
I'm sorry.
oh.
He didn't wow me.
So we have one for Tarkenton, one for not going against the culture, and Has. Who are we picking?
I don't know who that other guy is, so I'm picking Colin Kaepernick. I'm dead ass. Like, I don't know who that people
At least he's honest. I mean, I'm not mad
are.
at it.
I'm dead ass. I'm only
The
going with the people
culture
I know.
lives.
Colin Kaepernick. Moving on. The next one we have Warren Moon
Mm.
or Kirk Cousins.
The Kirko stay with the drip. I stay out into this. Like,
Warren Moon.
he's a shell of who he used to be.
So you're on Warren Moon, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go
Okay,
on the moon.
moving on. Ron Jaworski
Ooh,
Ooh.
or Matt Stafford. Y'all can have that.
I gotta go with Big Ron. I gotta go with the Jaws. I'm sorry. Looking at highlights of Ron Jarowski back in the day, dog. Yo, he's a fucking monster. He was a dog.
Dog. Over Stafford?
Oh wait, is this it?
The
But
guy
then
who's
again, you got
literally.
Stafford getting creamed in that fucking play and still got the fuck up.
Oh shit! You made EJ mad. You made EJ mad. Oh shit!
EJ be alright.
Stafford got a
But the
ring.
only reason why I'm going to go with Stafford is because of what happened in Detroit when he got creamed and got right the fuck back. I'm like, come on, come on, come on, back to the line.
Oh yeah, with like broken ribs and shit. Yeah.
I respect the hell out of that. Like if he didn't do that shit, I'm sorry.
Dog, you can compare the two. Stafford has a ring, and Stafford's like top 10 in passing yards all time. So I'm telling you,
Quick baseball update. Phillies are winning 5-0.
Phillies.
Fuck the Mets.
So Matt Stafford, moving on. I know that was a bitter pill to swallow, but yeah.
Stafford Matt.
The next one, Big Ben Roethlisberger,
Mm.
or as I like to call him, Big Ben Worthlessberger.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
Big Ben Keto Burger.
Or Joe Namath.
Move on.
Oh, we're going with Worthlessberger?
Move on.
No, we're going with Joe Namath.
Like what? Move on. No, we don't want no worthless burger.
No, we don't want no Keto
We want
Burger.
to name it name Joe. That's what we want.
Okay. Joe Namath, moving on. Broadway Joe.
See,
All right.
Big Ben done fucked up going against him.
All right. Fair. The next one's also a no-brainer, so I'm just going to put this name down anyway. Tom Brady
Fuck Tom.
against Jeff Garcia. Moving on.
Jeff Garcia, move on.
What? Stupid. What did
You're
he
fired.
say? You can see these two words.
Look, hold on. I voted for an Eagle. You can't look at me like that, okay?
Hey. What Eagle did you
Yeah,
vote
he
for?
was. He
Jeff
was on the
Garcia.
Eagles.
He did. Jeff Garcia. You're right.
He was on the Eagles.
All right. Fair.
And he wasn't ass with us. He wasn't ass.
No, he wasn't. Took us to the playoffs.
He wasn't ass. That's good. But Brady.
Jeff Garcia backing up for McNabb was like how Nick Foles backed up for Carson Wentz, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Took us to the playoffs, but, Big Dick Nick took us to the promised land. So, yes. And beat Tom Brady, bitch. Anyway.
Philadelphia Eagles. Dynasty stoppers.
These next two, you could say, have similar styles because I have heard the comparisons between the two. The only difference is one is a winner. Dan Marino.
Marino Dan.
Or Justin Herbert.
Dan the man.
Laces out, Dan.
Laces out.
It wasn't.
Moving on. Chip Kelly.
Chef Kelly.
Jim Kelly. Not Chip Kelly, not that fat fuck. Jim Kelly. Or Trent Dilfer.
Wait, what was the first name again?
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
Oh yeah, Jim
The
Kelly.
OG good Buffalo QB before fucking, yeah.
Yes, Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The next one we have Steve McNair
Aaron
Ooh,
McNair.
or Eli Manning.
listen, do I want to pick the Titan or the Giant?
I
No,
mean,
I'm
you
gonna
should
pick the Tom Brady.
Oh,
I'm not.
he's going with
I'm not
he's
gonna
going with
lie.
Eli.
I want to pick Steve McNair. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, but you're going to go against the guy who beat Tom Brady twice?
Yeah, but apparently everybody beat Tom Brady.
Not really.
Just saying.
Only
They made beating Tom Brady look easy. Like,
yeah, but I think only two quarterbacks beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Nick Foles and Eli, right?
Exactly.
All
I
right, you
mean,
convinced me. You convinced me. I'm picking Steve McNair.
that's wild. Okay, so we have one for Eli, one for Aaron McNair. Jew, who are you going with?
Aaron McNair.
Wow. What? Oh my God, blasphemy.
That name was
Blasphemy.
Aaron McNair for a reason. Same.
Yeah, then he got shot. The next one,
Damn.
Oh my God! Why?
shot in the sky. Shot out of the sky. All right. What? Aaron McNair. Then you play duck hunt with that bitch. Moving on.
My God.
Patrick Mahomes or Rich Gannon.
Rich Cannon, move on.
Dog, what? Don't be
Patty
stupid.
Mahomes,
Don't be
unfortunately.
stupid. Yes.
I'm gonna pick the guy that got whooped on by Jalen. I'm gonna pick the guy that got outperformed by Jalen at the Super Bowl twice. I'm gonna pick the guy that lost to Jalen twice. I'm gonna go with the guy that Tom Brady made into a little bitty bitch.
You're going with the guy that beat Tom Brady, yeah.
I'm going with Kermit the Frog, y'all.
Yay, yay, yay. I get to
Fat
move
Frog, Fat
on.
Frog.
Patrick
Which,
Mahomes to the microphone.
by the way,
Jesus
that
Christ.
Kermit the Frog commercial during the Super Bowl was diabolical.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
Jesus.
So,
Jesus.
Another love TKO.
I don't care. Moving on. Peyton Manning or Otto Graham.
Oh.
Peyton.
Yeah, move on. Thanks. So, there is no debate, Juju. Stop that shit. Move on.
No, I just haven't heard his name in a minute.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
it's clear cut space. Before anybody
if Peyton don't think
any hater out there saying, but Peyton saved it at the Super Bowl. Shut the fuck up. Peyton is a GOAT. Hands down.
the next one's going to be a tough one because this is, I wouldn't say finals worthy, but this is like Final Four worthy. John Elway or Troy Aikman.
Mm.
Didn't John Elway go back to the Super Bowl 3 times, but he lost one of them? Or am I thinking of the Patriots?
I think
No,
you're talking about Brady.
I think because what team was Elway on? He was
Broncos.
on. Okay.
Broncos. They went to the Super Bowl twice, I think, and won one.
Yeah.
It was the same as
Was it
Favre.
twice?
Favre went twice and won one. Troy
I think
Aikman,
I think they went back to back.
I think Troy Aikman won a couple.
Yeah, he won a couple with them girls.
Yeah, yeah, he
I'm
won
a go.
3 Super Bowls.
I'm a go John Elway.
Troy Aikman won 3 Super Bowls, and I think that was the last time the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go John Elway myself.
All right, fair enough. John Elway, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
And as
The
y'all
next
can
one we
see, I
have.
weighed my options out carefully.
No, you just hate the Cowboys, dickhead.
Yeah, I know somebody's gonna say it. It's not my fault that they ass juice.
Troy Aikman's their greatest quarterback, so that's a plus. Michael Vick,
Man, I was on the
you know
cover of
he's
Madden 2004, the greatest man of all time.
that's right. You know he's got that dog in him. Or Bart Starr.
I'm picking the original DMX, Michael Vick.
Dog.
Hey, don't say
I'm gonna pick the
dog.
man that I'm gonna pick the man that was tossed aside by Atlanta, and we took him in as our own. And a lot of people try to force out the memory that he played for Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Vic.
Yeah, and then we don't forget about him on the Steelers though.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Since Pittsburgh likes to pick up our leftovers.
Mm. Oh my.
Yeah, all I know is before we move on, all I know is y'all better take care of my dog Slay over there. I swear. I'm not playing.
No, take care
Wait,
of
didn't
Take care of
Vic play for
Slay.
the
no.
Take
Jets
care of
too?
Kenny Gainwell. Because y'all got they grabbed a lot of our squad, and y'all just better take care of. I'm already hearing big play Slay like, nah, I'm not. He ain't digging it. They already fighting. He like, you wouldn't see that over at the Eagles, Sean. Like,
No. That's because you got the hothead DK Metcalf over there. So,
Wow.
sounds about right.
Wow.
Michael Vick, moving on. That's all right, moving on. Matt Ryan,
I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay.
Matty Ice,
Mm-hmm.
or Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Fuck you.
Cam Newton.
You're going Cam?
Cameroni.
Yes.
Cameroni.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
though he didn't recover the fumble at the Super
Yes.
Bowl.
The greatest quarterback to never get the job done, Cam Newton.
And
What?
listen,
The man
I
that
ain't
showed
picking Matt
Carolina
Ryan.
the way.
That man lost the lead crucially at the Super Bowl. I take the not jumping on the fumble the next.
Oh yep.
Ah!
Cam Newton.
But mind you,
All
that
day.
wasn't Matt
They
Ryan's.
only had 3 points. How you let them come back?
It's easy. Atlanta's defense choked.
Had to. Or they got
You can't
overzealous.
blame Matt Ryan on that.
I'm gonna do
You
it.
blame Dan Quinn and you blame the defense. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Commanders fans gotta get used to. They gotta get
Exactly.
Dan Quinn.
The next one, Jaden Daniels. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's not in this discussion. Just kidding.
Nope.
Donovan McNabb
Mm-hmm.
or Jared Goff.
Oh, McNabb, duh.
It's only 35. You understand? It's only 35. Booker a dickhead for that one. It's only 35. You just said it's anybody fight.
All right. Derek Carr or Jalen Hurts?
Hey,
I'm gonna go with the GOAT.
wait.
And that's not even me being biased.
What? What?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Doing?
That's how the bracket lies. What do you want me to do?
You gotta sub out Jalen Hurts. It's not his time to be the greatest quarterback yet.
Watch him out.
What?
Watch him out.
I said yet. I said yet.
Hold on.
Yet.
Hold on.
Yet. I said
I'm
yet.
gonna smack you. Jalen Hurts shouldn't be on this bracket, but Justin Herbert should.
Yeah,
Come on, think about it. They were drafted in the same class.
Oh.
Hurts is the only
No.
quarterback out of his class to win a championship.
Who should have been in there? But I let it go.
Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Jared Goff shouldn't be in this list, but here the fuck we are.
But see, here's the thing.
Yo, watch him out.
Jalen Hurts is what? 3 years in? Maybe 4 years in?
Fuck you smoking.
What?
Like he ain't got that much time. He ain't got that much time put in.
Dog,
watch him out about my quarterback, cuz.
I'm just saying.
Watch him out about my quarterback, cuz.
I'm just saying.
Listen, been in the Super Bowl twice. Put on the greatest performance a quarterback could in both Super Bowl performances. Nah, one of the best deep balls in the business. Pause. Hurts that guy, and he been that guy since college.
Hold up.
He earned it.
Hold on. I'm gonna smack you with this. Jalen Hurts shouldn't be on here, but Lamar Jackson is.
You put him in here.
But he's in the conversation, is he not?
He shouldn't be in the conversation because he didn't do much yet.
You know who shouldn't be in this conversation? Colin fucking Kaepernick. But here we are.
I mean, I'm not arguing that, but
Aaron Brooks shouldn't be in this conversation. Mind you, EJ.
So, listen, I don't have nothing. Hold on. I don't have nothing against Jalen Hurts. I don't.
You sound like
what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. If you give him another 2 years, he could be in the conversation.
But hold up.
But the reason why I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying this is because Jalen Hurts is still establishing himself as that great quarterback. He could be even greater with the amount of Super Bowls he could potentially bring to the team. Okay. But as far as him being the greatest quarterback, I can't really say that just yet. This
is why I said in the beginning, I said greatest quarterback of all time as of right now, like this time, like because again, football is timeless.
Okay. I didn't hear that part. So I retract my statement. I didn't hear that part.
Also, you have to remember, I had to get 64 quarterbacks. So I had to go from the start of the NFL to now. So, of course, Jalen Hurts can be in the conversation. This is only the first round. We don't know what's going to happen in the second or the third.
Yeah. The thing
this is only the first round.
I mean, you literally
put it like this.
Look, I'll put it like this, no. Let me put it like this. If you're like a CJ Stroud or Jaden Daniels, where it's like your first couple years, nah. But once you hit 4-5 years as a starter, and you actually doing, putting up good numbers and all that, and motherfuckers start to revere you as such in them conversations, you belong in them conversations.
Mind you, you have to think of it this way. Jalen Hurts, ever since he became a starter, never missed the playoffs. He's went to the Super
Yeah,
Bowl
but,
two
Just like
all
Lamar.
right,
twice.
all right. Let me say this. Are we basing this off of playoffs? Are we basing this off of Super
We're
Bowl
basing it off
appearances
everything.
/ wins?
Everything. Rings, stats, playoff appearances, everything. And I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is going to be in the top 10. I don't think he's going to make it to the final 16. But I'm
As much
saying
as
if
we
you're going to put this
love
in,
Jalen, nah.
yeah, this is literally just the
But
first round.
will he become the greatest of all time? One day.
Could be.
He already
Absolutely.
tracking close to
I
it.
got no doubt about that. What I'm saying is, as far as him being the greatest of all time, not just yet.
Not just yet. But we have room for conversation. We have room. On that
We
note,
do.
hostility aside, Jalen Hurts moves on.
Ye.
The next one, Dak Prescott
Fuck Dick Prescott.
or Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers.
Before I pick,
I'm not going
listen.
to.
Before
Yeah, give
I
me
pick,
Phillip Rivers.
before this is it might as well be unanimous. But before I say it, this is where I reiterate what I said at the beginning of the episode. This is not my bias, Sean. This is just fucking facts. If we really want to get down to brass tacks, and I'm saying this to every single Cowboys fan out there, and I don't mean Cowboys fan that just watch. I mean every single one. Even if you work at NFL on Fox, I'm talking to all of y'all. Compare both that career to Philip Rivers' career. I bet y'all gonna be like, okay, they was right. Because don't get it wrong. Jack is a good quarterback in the regular season.
Yeah, when he's stat padding.
In the regular season.
When he's stat padding.
Mm-hmm. And they always like to say, "Oh, when Dak gets healthy, he's unstoppable."
No, he's
There's
not.
a couple teams who done whooped on that ass when he was completely healthy.
Okay, wait.
It's the name of the game, of course.
Dak is healthy. Yeah, sure. When he's completely healthy. Cool. Show me the playoffs.
Y'all want to bring that same argument up against Phillip Rivers? Okay, here you go. Show you he was a fucking dog in them jaws. Whereas
Phillip Rivers at least made it to the AFC Championship. Granted, he lost to Brady, but he made it to the AFC Championship.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it.
And the crazy thing is he was a dog in that game too.
He fucking tore his ACL and still played.
Like
a dog.
Look at that. The last time he was a dog in the playoffs and lost, he could not replicate that shit.
No, he was too busy stat padding.
And this is where my argument comes in. If you want to consider yourself great of the greats, if you can be a dog in a playoff, then anytime your team gets to the playoffs, you should be that dog because they call on you. You're the leader of the team. That's why, even though, it's a team sport and the W goes in the column for the whole team, but we all know winning is a quarterback stat. And to be quite honest, when it comes to the playoffs, that for how long you've been in the playoffs versus all these other quarterbacks, dog, that shit is a crying shame. It's a crying shame.
He's been in a year, like in the league, almost 10 years and only has one playoff win. One.
With who? And that was what?
Prescott.
No.
What round was that? Was that wild card?
Something like that.
What was that? Wild card? It was either wild card or divisional.
No, he won the wild card game.
Yeah, no, it was wild card because they didn't get back to the NFC Championship.
Nope, they never did.
And they got spanked by the fucking Packers. You got spanked by Aaron Rodgers' version of the Packers, and you got spanked by Jordan Love Packers. And he was a rookie. But I digress. Phillip Rivers wasn't going down without a fight. Like Ant said, man tore his ACL and still went at it. And lost like a fucking. I don't know how you lose like a champ in the NFL, but that right there, you look it up in the dictionary. How to lose like a champ in the NFL? You gonna have Phillip Rivers right there in the dictionary. That's how you lose like a fucking champ.
You put Matt Stafford up there with him too.
Yeah, there's a lot of quarterbacks that can go in this joint. You lose like a chicken. You lose like a fucking goat. That I can't say the same. Can't. And it's not me hating on him because he's a Cowboy. If he was on any other team, I'll say the exact same thing. He ain't it. He ain't the answer. No pun
Nope.
intended to AI. He ain't the answer. He ain't got the answer, Sway.
Phillip Rivers, moving on.
Moving on.
Steve Young or Kurt Warner. He's got to put on the Ram shirt.
Greatest show on turf, baby.
Kurt was a fucking dog.
Greatest show
He was
on
a fucking
turf,
dog.
baby. Machka.
But Steve Young?
Steve Young was a different animal, though.
He'll be alright.
Young, the left-handed king?
He'll be alright.
I gotta go with Steve.
Oh! These scores! He's going Kurt Warner. It's all down the has.
Is Steve Young and who else?
Kurt Warner.
Going with Steve Young.
Steve Young.
Young Steve.
And now we're getting a crash out. Yeah. All I see is glasses. I can't. My man's literally crashing out. Moving on.
Did he just go in the dark?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
He's in the dot. This ain't Omarion, nigga. Get out the dark.
Oh.
You're not Kendrick. Stop being a Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. He's crashing out. Moving on. Matt Hasselbeck.
Ooh, I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Or Russell Wilson.
What? Matt Hasselbeck.
You're picking Hasselbeck over Wilson?
Fuck you.
And Hasselhoff.
Matt Hasselbeck is a fucking monster.
Yeah,
This
but
man
Russell
said
Wilson
Matt
got
Hasselhoff.
Russell Wilson got a ring though.
He got Sierra. That's it.
He got Sierra.
He gave him a ring.
So what?
He gave him a ring and he gave Sierra, but he's not fucking better than Matt.
Don't nobody give a shit about that. No, he's back from the darkness.
Russell Wilson makes it known that he has Sierra. That's the one thing he likes to brag about more than his fucking ring.
He got the booty.
The motherfucker likes to brag about
unlimited diarrhea.
He's
Like
covering his
he'll let us know if he got. He'll let us know if he got unlimited diarrhea. Unfortunately.
Oh, what?
No, when he was on the Broncos, he made a whole fucking video live on Instagram talking about I got unlimited diarrhea, Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, I got unlimited diarrhea. It's like, nigga, don't nobody want to know about that. Don't nobody want to know about your mother hole and shit. Don't nobody want to know you suffer. Like, don't nobody want to know like that you suffer from mud butt. Keep that shit to yourself.
From mud butt. All right. Moving on.
So he was the man in Seattle and went to Denver. Was like, oh, I was ass. Yeah, the system protected your ass, bitch.
Johnny Unitas. Or Roger Staubach.
I don't know neither one of them.
Unitas was literally like the quarterback for the Colts way back when. And Roger
Yep.
Staubach was also a Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
Unfortunately.
Staubach was before Aikman.
And he won 2 titles, didn't he?
Yeah.
Still don't know who either one of them are.
He said, I don't know any one of these motherfuckers.
I do. It's just that
You going with
I'm
Staubach?
actually stumped. Unfortunately.
Oh, shit. Mr. Crash Out, what are you going with?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was the choices? I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. Stop looking at porn. Johnny Unitas or Roger Staubach?
Starbuck.
Moving on. Aaron Rodgers or Joe Theismann? A.
It was
Ron.
Joe
Heisman was
Theismann.
pretty good.
Joe
Heisman was pretty
Theismann.
good.
Oh.
The thing about Rogers was we used to call that man Goat Rogers, and he lost his mystique.
Yeah, now he's in
He ain't who he
Pittsburgh.
used to be.
Yep.
Pittsburgh don't see us this season, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, he about to get smoked. It don't matter who's going to be starting at quarterback; they gonna get smoked.
So who are you going with, Rodgers or Theismann?
I'm gonna go with Heisman.
Controversial? Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Joe
James
Theismann.
Jones.
Moving on.
Listen, James Jones out there gonna be snapping. Like, how could they pick him, man? How? Like these young boys don't even understand. Like, nah, James, you won't understand. Just like your stupid ass co-host Chase Daniel don't understand, but we ain't gonna get on that.
Yeah,
Hating
because he's
ass
a bitch.
Oh,
Boomer
you
Esiason.
only taste the championship just going to the fucking Chiefs and being a fucking backup and not even seeing the field. You fucking pansy.
Hey. Leave the man
He
alone.
went there.
Nope.
Leave the man alone.
Nope. Every
All
time
right.
he says something about my quarterback, I'm going at his head. I'm over the shit.
He's a bitch. Boomer Esiason or Joe Flacco?
Flacco.
Oh man, Flacco.
Moving on. All right. Jay Cutler. Daw Bears.
Jay Cutler Supreme.
Or
Bears.
here's a name.
Bears.
Dante Culpepper.
Oh!
Mm,
Oh! Oh! I'm going with Dante.
yeah, I'm going with Dante.
I'm going with Tay. I'm going with the man that was on the Madden cover.
What was it?
And they got cursed the next year.
I'm picking
Culpepper
Dante's
was what?
Inferno.
02?
I believe so, yeah.
Because 03 was Marshall Falk.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 02. Yeah. All right. Culpepper moving on. Joe Montana. Joe Montana.
I was about to say this ain't the water boy.
Joe Montana. You know, Joe French Montana. Or Vinny Testaverde.
Ooh, Testaverde. My goodness.
Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it. Y'all better be smart. Stop it.
No, I just ain't hear that name in the good. Wow, wow. Okay.
I'm
But we
picking the
already know
first
who.
one.
Joe Montana. All right.
Going
This
with Joe
man,
Montana.
this not even going to. We going
The
with
man,
Montana.
the man that's undefeated in the Super Bowl. Yes. Montana.
Facts.
God bless.
Oh, this is funny. Joe Burrow. Look at you huffing and puffing. Look at you. Joe Burrow
Put it in the freezer for me.
or Tony Romo.
Ah, Tony Homo. It's Tony Homo, Joe Burrow.
But
It's
EJ,
Joe.
is he in that conversation? Is Joe Burrow in the
Who?
conversation?
I mean, I could care less about Dirty Joe.
Dirty Joe is crazy.
Want to be Slim
Uh,
Shady? Yeah.
Yeah, he
yeah, I
saw
don't,
what
I
that
don't,
got his ass last year.
Not in the playoffs.
And smoked on like I'm smoking on this here Dutch by the Eagles.
Hell yeah.
wow.
In the last matchup of the first round, we go by quick. Randall Cunningham. Oh. I'm sorry. Randall Cunningham
I'm ready to cut on here. I'll be doing that bullshit.
or Josh Allen.
Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, this is not my bias because he was a dog in the Viking system and in the Eagle system. And if
Cunningham.
anybody
All right.
listen, I encourage folks to look up Impetuous Comedy 93 on Instagram and look at that Randall Cunningham video because that shit is hilarious. I be doing the bullshit. And every time you see him dive for the end zone, he like, I play for the motherfucking come on, Nitro. Oh, you didn't know I could punch too? He said, throw this ball, Nitro. Eagle time. What team I play for? The motherfucking.
Moving on.
Oh.
The Philly pothole round until we
Oh
actually
shit.
hit one. Carson Palmer, Lamar Jackson.
Carson Daly.
Dog.
Man,
Dog.
I hate this man so much.
I'm going to go with Kendrick Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar.
I gotta go Lamar.
You're going Lamar?
Yeah,
Hold on with Lamar.
I'm going
He's
Kendrick
going
Lamar,
Lamar.
Michael Jackson.
Dog.
Wow.
Dog. What?
Wow.
There I
All
went.
right.
Went there.
Kendrick Lamar, Joseph Jackson moves on.
Damn.
Good one. Good one.
Brad Johnson or Phil Simms?
Filipino Sims.
Hey, yo.
Filipino Sims is diabolical.
Crazy word.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yo, hey.
What the halitosis?
Hey yo.
So he's going Filipino. Where y'all going? Phil, the Sims game? Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Phil of the future.
Hey, yo. Brett
If you know,
Favre?
you know.
Brett Favre
Mm-hmm.
or Terry
Brett.
Bradshaw?
Sorry there,
Brett the
Bretty
Hitman
boy.
Favre.
Oh,
Brett the Hitman
Discord.
Favre. I'm going Terry Bollea Bradshaw.
Hey,
yo. Hey, yo.
Fuck that nigga.
Just because they got the same
This man
hairstyles don't mean shit.
Yo, he could have said
yo.
Terry John Bradshaw Layfield. He could have went that route with it.
He could have said Terry Funk Bradshaw. Like,
right.
Nope.
Hey, yo. Kaz, who are you picking?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
At least he's honest. Moving on.
From the beginning, I don't know half of these motherfucking quarterbacks in this bracket, so I'm just going with who the fuck I know.
That's fair. I appreciate the honesty. That's okay.
I'm gonna go with a monkey named Bubbles.
Hey, yo.
Good luck trying to get him off his head.
Drew Brees?
Drew.
Or Colin Kaepernick?
Drew Brees.
Moving on.
Well, I was about to say the culture got this far, so might as well.
Warren Moon or Matt Stafford?
Oh, damn, it's all the way over there. Stafford.
It's just something you do. You got me walking on the moon.
Well, Warren Moon just lost, Juju. So, Matt Stafford moving
He's fired. Stafford's fired, too.
Broadway Joe Namath?
Ooh.
Joe Nick Namath?
Or Tom Brady?
Thomas Jefferson, sucker. Brady.
Tom Brady bunch.
Brady moving on.
Yep,
Dan
Brady
Marino or Jim Kelly?
Jim Kelly.
Do I want laces out? Do I want the Kelly of the gym?
Oh, you don't want Crimson's favorite quarterback?
I want
Crimson's favorite quarterback.
Hey, yo.
You're going Jim Kelly?
Yeah, I'm going Jim Kelly.
Hey, yo.
I'm going Slim Jim Kelly.
Oh, my God. Jim Kelly Ripper. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Steve McNair or Patrick Mahomes?
Steve McNair.
Steve Austin McNair.
Stone Cold Steve McNair Austin.
Yes.
Hold on. Is this legit? You guys are going Steve McNair? Wow. Wow.
We're about to piss so many people off. How is Patrick Mahomes eliminated? How is he eliminated? How could you do this? How could you do this? No.
Wow. I'm shocked. Okay.
Motherfuckers gonna be spazzing out and breaking down just like how Obi Omar was over the simple fact that the whole Toronto showed up for the GNX store.
Yeah, but the fact is, we literally just sat here. And y'all said, and basically, from this bracket, Lamar Jackson's better than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, because he's black.
I ain't say it. I ain't say shit. I ain't say not a goddamn thing.
Hey, wait a minute. No, Pat's not?
He's unseasoned chicken.
Look, just because he's like Neapolitan ice cream don't mean shit.
He's that unsweetened
ice cream. He don't acknowledge that black side, though.
You know?
Yeah, because he's ashamed of it.
Yeah, see, exactly. See.
That's okay. He ain't got to be a Uchiga. He don't got to be
spaghetti the white.
Remember, he never loses. Psych.
She's right. I never lose. She's right. I never lose.
And then belt to ass, bitch.
Made that man change his whole outlook on life.
Hey, yo,
Motherfuckers
he
talking
got
about,
the
oh, we need
fucking.
to be worried about the Chiefs. No, we
Not
don't.
even that, dog. You see his fucking haircut and shit now, dude. He lost the
He
Super
gonna
Bowl
grow
so
that stupid
bad.
mohawk back.
No, he lost the Super Bowl so bad that he went to the barbershop and was like, "Yo, let me get the Jalen Hurts special."
Hey yo,
If you can't beat him, join
He
him.
gonna get that shit back. He gonna get
the
that
Jalen
dumbass
fade.
mohawk back.
Or that fucking whatever. Peyton Manning or John Elway.
Well, John, it's been real. Give me Peyton Royce Manning.
Dude, I hate you so much for that.
So are we going Peyton Manning to move on?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going with the more talented Manning brother.
Michael Vick
Ooh.
or Cam Newton?
I'm going with that in
Excuse
2004.
me.
I'm
So
going with that in 2004, y'all.
how many votes for Michael Vick?
Vic.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, there you go.
I'm
Okay.
picking Michael. I'm picking Michael Snoop Dogg Vick.
Hey, yo, what? Dog!
No, it's Michael Katie Vick, dog. What you talking about?
Hey, yo.
Just keep Triple H
got
away with a
shut
mask.
down.
Let's move on from Michael Kibbles and Bits Vick. All right, moving on.
Yo,
Good one.
Donovan McNabb. Now, Nove and Has, hold on to your seats because Juju's gonna go crazy. Donovan McNabb
Okay.
or Jalen Hurts.
QB1 for the tape. QB1 for the tape. A lot of Eagles fans about to be mad about that too. But guess what?
Dog, you're pissing off EJ.
Only one of these two quarterbacks got the job done.
Yeah, so did Big Dick Nick, but he lost in the first round.
All right. And only one of these two quarterbacks been to two Super Bowls. And not to mention, was the first quarterback to get the most wins for the franchise with 14.
EJ's mad. He's
He be
mad.
like, nah, listen, you left. You left. You don't concern yourself with these matters no more, sir. You left.
It's
You left after I don't give a fuck about Chunky Soup Donovan.
What? Yo!
Listen, I give it to him. I love Donovan. I do. Okay? I do. I love him. I love it's only Mikey 5. I understand. But in order to get to that 5, sometimes you gotta be the one.
Fucking not Chunky Soup
Donovan
Shows
Shaw
in
got
one.
most of the NFC championships for the Eagles. I'm just saying.
Well,
But he
got
did
most of
get
the
us the
NFC.
Super Bowl.
He did.
Jalen took
I
us to
get
2.
that. I get it.
And almost got
I get
one.
it. I get it.
Off of
I get
another
it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But if you wanna take away the Super Bowls, who got most of the NFC championships out of the two?
McNabb.
Exactly.
Well, McNabb got the NFC East title, like their division titles. When it comes to NFC championships, though,
He only has one.
Jalen got 2. Yeah, McNabb has 1. Jalen has 2. So division titles, yeah, McNabb got a lot of them, definitely. But when it comes to actual conference championships, we got that. Jalen got that 2.
Damn. So Jalen Hurts moving on.
So
That
yeah, we can take away the Super Bowl, and I knew you was going to bring up the division titles. And yes, McNabb brought us a lot of division titles, clinched the division for us a lot of times. Appreciate his work for that. But conference titles only got 1 We got 2. Jalen got 2.
Damn.
So, hey, facts is facts, and the numbers don't lie. And that sacrifice that spells disaster for you, Joe.
Look, Nove, to brighten the mood, the 3-pronged asshole has made an appearance on the show. So. Jalen Hurts moving on. Hey, yo, what? Phillip Rivers or Steve Young?
Young Steve. Do I want to go in the rivers of the Phillip, or do I know a young Steve?
I'm picking Phillip Brooks Rivers.
Steve.
Hey, yo. Steve. Phillip Brooks Rivers. Who we going with, you?
I think all right. So we gonna go in
the greatest Charger
Phillip Rivers of Lake Minnetonka.
The greatest Charger or another Super Bowl winning 49er quarterback?
We gonna go with Phillip Rivers of Lake Minnetonka.
You're going with Rivers?
Phillip Rivers of Lake Minnetonka.
You're an asshole.
You got to give it to Rivers.
All right. Matt Hasselbeck or Roger Staubach?
Hasselbeck, Matt.
Matthew Hardy Hasselbeck.
Hey, yo.
Matthew Moore Hardy Hasselbeck.
Hey, yo.
Or Matt Morgan Hasselbeck.
Matthew Morgan. Hey, yo.
Or Matt Cardona Hasselbeck.
I fucking hate y'all so much.
Yo.
Hi, Claudio Casanoli. Hey, Nick Nemeth. Hey, Matt Cardona. How you guys doing?
Hey, yo. So y'all are going with Matt Jackson Hasselbeck?
Yep. Yeah, Generation Me.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
They will always and forever be Generation
Me. Matt Hasselbeck moving
That's
on.
Why,
That's a surprise.
Listen, not to get off topic. I always say I can't go to WWE for various reasons, but I can never go to AEW because I'd say that shit to their face. Like, y'all think y'all cool? Y'all think y'all the young bucks? No, y'all old as shit. But y'all know what y'all always will be? Generation Me. Y'all Generation Me head ass on out of here. What you talking about?
Wow. So Hasselbeck, surprising, moving on. What the fuck?
Shit.
Joe. Oh, Battle of the Joes. Here we go. Joe Theismann or Joe Flacco?
I'm picking G.I. Joe.
Which one?
Nigga?
Whichever wins. Whichever wins.
Bitch, pick one.
I guess I'll go with
give me
old man Flacco.
Yeah. No, actually.
Yeah, go with Flack.
Oh, there we go.
I was gonna pick G.I. Joe Namath.
Well, it's not even Namath, it's Theismann.
Same thing.
This motherfucker
said. This nigga said same thing.
Anyway, Joe Hendry Flacco moving on.
Attaboy.
Flacco.
Next one we have Dante Colt Salt and Pepper.
Wow.
Or Joe Montana.
I'm picking Dante Inferno Culpepper.
You're fucking stupid. What? What?
You know who I'm picking? Dante John Elway.
Hey, yo, what? Be serious for a second. We're not really going Culpepper over Montana, are we?
No, I'm going Dante Montana.
I'm picking Joe Anoa'i Montana.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
There you go. I approve.
Of course you approve, you fucking dick rider. Moving on.
Hey yo.
Another
Word.
fucking Joe Burrow.
Fucking Joe.
A lot of QBs named Joe. So Joe Burrow or Randall
And they all
Cunningham.
hoe. Well, bye, Joe. Because I be doing the bullshit. Come on, Nitro. Stitcher, move. Nitro, we'll tear my play for the motherfucking.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Final 16. Drake's favorite age.
A fucking yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Lamar Jackson or Phil Simms?
I thought that was R. Kelly's favorite.
Nah. I'm giving
Kelly
him
like
a break. R. Kelly's like on his deathbed.
Just like Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan.
that's the rumor mill spinning. Yeah.
Yeah, because he like overdosed on the fucking medication over there.
Yeah. Crapola.
We going Lamar Action Jackson or Phil of the future Sims?
Phil of the future.
Phil of the future, okay. You're agreeing?
Yeah.
Phil Sims, all right.
Phil. Like a wow.
Terry Baloney Bradshaw or Drew motherfucking Breeze? Drew Brees!
Yeah,
Drew
I'm picking
McIntyre
Breeze.
Hey, yo.
Wow, that's a good one.
That's Drew Galloway Breeze.
Drew Galloway
that's Drew
Brees.
Gulak.
No, fuck you.
Gabagool.
No, that's that Drew Carey Breeze.
That's the Drew Barrymore breeze.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
Hey, yo, smash.
That one
Moving
did.
on. So y'all are picking Drew Brees over fucking Terry Bradshaw.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, we picking him over Terry John Bradshaw Lakeville.
Hey, yo.
Oh, now you want to use you son of a bitch.
Yup, at the APA.
Matt Stafford or Tom and Jerry Brady?
Wow, good one.
Thank you.
Good one.
Porn.
But I'm picking Tom Brokaw or Brady.
Tom Brokaw. Yo. You're gonna go with Tom Cruise Brady?
I hate you, no. I hate you so much.
Tom Brokaw Brady.
You gotta go with Tom Hanks
I'm
Brady.
gonna go with the man that played Harrison Wells, Tom Cavanaugh Brady. There you go.
Hey, yo.
Nice.
I'll give you that.
Nice.
There you go.
Jim Kelly or Steve McMahon?
Kelly Jim.
Jim Uso Kelly.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, sorry,
agreeing.
Steve.
We're agreeing. Okay.
Yep.
Peyton Manning or Michael Vick? Well,
Now,
it's time for the dog to be put down.
Listen, before we pick, I just want to say to the folks out there that have not experienced a Colts versus Atlanta game with, Peyton and Vic. Whew, y'all know jumpers.
I'm picking Michael McGillicuddy Vic.
Are you serious? You're picking Michael Small Dick Vic over Peyton Manning?
Wow. You went there. My God. No, I'm picking
sheriff.
I'm gonna go with Peyton Manning and cheese.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Manning and cheese? You had to fuck it up on that one.
Yeah, Peyton Royce Manning.
Moving on.
Porn.
All right, let's see how mad EJ gets on this one.
Oh,
Jalen
shit.
Hurts or
You gotta get
Phillip
mad.
Rivers?
Who?
Phillip Rivers.
Oh, Jalen Hurts.
First.
Dog, what?
That's just not the joke. Wait, what?
Okay.
Jay Hurts.
Okay. Jalen
Jay Hurts.
Hurts. Matt Hasselbeck
It hurts, Jay.
or Joe Flacco?
Old man Flacco.
Yeah,
Shout
I'm
out
picking
to
Joe
the
Hennick Flacco.
Okay, I'm just saying there is no way in this world that Joe Flacco is a top 8 quarterback, but here we are.
That's how you're gonna get eliminated next round.
I mean, you put fucking Flacco over Staubach and Rodgers and Theismann and I don't know.
Listen, I just like saying, old man Flacco.
Joe Montana
Mm-hmm.
or Randall Cunningham?
Randall Keith Orton Cunningham.
Be smart about this.
Randall Keith Orton Cunningham.
Hey, yo.
Ah, ah, ah,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
fuck it
It's the
up.
guy who's undefeated in the Super Bowl.
I know. It's the guy that's undefeated in the Super Bowl against the big dude that be doing the bullshit. A motherfucker that's undefeated in the Super Bowl and a quarterback that can actually punt the motherfucking ball off. Motherfucker that's undefeated in the Super Bowl versus one of the most elusive quarterbacks at that time.
Firepower.
Decision.
Just pick the RKO. Just.
I can't do that, man. I
You
can't
gotta be
just
smart.
outrightly
You
do
gotta
that
be
because that
smart.
be me being biased, dog. And trust me, I
Not
want to
biased.
take Randall because he's an Eagle. He played for a motherfucking
But you
He was also a skull. Alright? He was also a skull. So there's that. I'm gonna go with the man that was undefeated in the Cooper Bowl.
Yeah.
I gotta be smart on that, man. I gotta be smart on that. Much as I love Randall Cunningham, man, that he is undefeated in the Super Bowl.
Montana. All right. Final 8. Diddy's favorite age.
Jesus.
Phil Simms, Drew Brees.
Couldn't spell.
Drew Brees.
Drew.
You're going Drew Brees?
Drew.
Yeah,
Tyler
Drew
Brees.
Barrymore Breeze. Hey yo.
You say Drew Tyler Brees? Hey,
He
yo.
Super good looking. Everyone can see. Everyone loves this gorgeous thing. You can't
All right.
deny my beauty shot.
Tom Brady, Jim Kelly.
Uncle Tom Brady.
Walt Brady.
Uncle Tom. Yo. Hey, yo. Moving on. Okay. Awkward. Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning or Jalen Hurts. Don't be fucking stupid.
Jalen Rasheed Riley.
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck off of that last response. I'm going to be
Moving
fucking.
on. You were not picking Jalen Hurts over Peyton fucking Manning.
I'm going to be fucking stupid.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Go eat some ass. I don't fuck.
Iconic.
Oh my
Who you
god.
picking, no?
Oh my
I'm
god.
picking Peyton.
So we have Discord.
Oh great. It's down to the fucking.
See?
It's down to him.
See?
Throw the
Give
bias
me a
out the
movie, y'all.
window.
This is what you asked
That's
for.
it. As much as I want to pull that trigger, like, as much as I want to say it look like another TKO, I can't. I can't. You want to know why I can't? Because my go Jalen Hurts has to call Peyton Manning and be like, yo, how I keep being successful, how I keep this up, man. I'm gonna call Michael Jordan too. So I gotta go with Peyton. Hands down. Ah! Still looking like another TKO.
I mean, Jalen Hurts should
Go
not
ahead,
be in
Peyton.
top 8 right now. No. In terms of all time, Jalen Hurts top 20 maybe. I'm
No,
just
now
saying.
we talking playing right now. Actively, he top
Right
2, and he ain't 2.
now. Careful now. Careful now. You'll piss off the analyst, the analyst that say he's not elite.
I don't give a fuck. We gonna get to that after this shit is done, because I got some shit to say.
Final four, which
Final
I think
horse. The final
this
horse.
seems like a correct final four to me.
Final
No, it don't.
figure 4.
Drew Brees, Tom Brady.
This shit almost over.
Yeah, dog. Relax.
Drew
Tom
Brees.
Sandon Brady.
Drew Brees.
Out of time.
I'm mad he didn't catch it.
I got that one.
What?
Drew
You
Brees.
got it.
I got
You
it.
got
So
it.
say mine.
Are you picking Drew
And
Brees?
you. Now is mine.
Oh my god.
Tom Brady. Bros. I know.
So who you picking? It's because
Me.
it's down to it. Oh my god.
This is what you asked for.
It's literally down to you to make this pick, dog.
Can I skip?
No, dog. I mean, you
Who
can
the
make the
choices
moderator
again?
pick.
Who we got again? Drew Brees and who?
Tom Brady.
Damn. And I dream broken dreams when Tom Brady comes through.
Okay, so he's picking Brady.
Yeah,
Okay.
he beat on you. Unless you Nick Foles or Eli Manning.
Wow.
I said it.
Peyton Manning or Joe Montana?
Is this even a question?
Joe Stalin, Montana.
Drew Brees. Drew Brees.
That's gonna be the answer to everything now.
I'm gonna make that a fucking soundbite. Drew Brees.
Got that shit from them cottonmouth puppies.
Drew Brees.
Breeze Drew.
All right, so we're going Peyton or Joe. What are we doing?
Drew Brees.
Going
Stupid.
I'm picking Joe Dirt Montana.
Hey, yo.
God damn it.
Did his phone die?
I think I don't know what happened. But that means I gotta go with Samoa Joe.
Oh,
Good
shit.
one. I couldn't even think of that one. I didn't even think of that.
Joe Montana over Peyton Manning.
Samoa Joe Montana.
You guys are pieces of shit. Which now
Hey, you said it yourself.
now it's leading me to pick. God damn it, you fuck nut. Joe Montana or Tom Brady. There's no argument. Undefeated in the Super Bowl, cool. Brady's got 7 of them.
Yep.
Brady has all-time passing yards, all-time passing touchdowns.
So this was a formality.
It was. Like I said,
I'm picking Tom Selleck.
Tom Brady, the broken dream.
Obvious answer.
Adrenaline in my soul. Tom Brady got Super Bowls, 7 rings, all up to his pinky.
As much as I hate admitting it, as much as I don't want to admit it, because Peyton Manning's my favorite quarterback of all time, Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time, and that's that's without question.
He kicked him out.
It kicked him out?
Yeah, that's what he wrote in the thing.
What the fuck? Can you get back in? Get back in. Yeah, bring that cactusy with you. There he is.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I think it was the cactusy. In case you missed it, Tom Brady won. It was an obvious answer.
That was a shitty ass answer.
So moving on.
I wish it could have been Jalen, but
we already established greatest quarterback of all time. I guess all of us have some things we want to get off our chest. What do we want to talk about here?
Fuck Tom Brady.
Oh God. Okay.
All right. So few things, right? Since we just got off the subject of football, we want to stay on that topic.
I declare.
Just a smidge. Now you mentioned earlier in the bracket, when Jalen Hurts got eliminated. Should be in the top 8. Yeah, we gonna get analysts mad and shit, right?
He's not elite, right?
Which also alludes to what I said before we started the bracket. Everyone out there in the NFL world, I don't care where you guys are, ESPN, Sports Center, FS1. I don't care. Hell, even that shitty ass radio station that we have here. I need y'all to hear me, and I need y'all to hear me good. And Matt too. Normally, I say y'all need to shut the fuck up and get off your high horse, get off your biscuit. Stop trying to sing a different tune now. Keep it up. Keep up with the disrespect. Because, like I said, this is not me being a delusional fan. If we wind up and fuck around and hit a back-to-back 3-peat, what y'all gonna say now? Even if we just 3-peat, what y'all gonna say? If we win 4 straight, then what? It's a never-ending thing, especially with the media here in Philadelphia, because it don't matter who is the quarterback. Y'all just ready to just throw daggers. I remember the McNabb era. I remember Carson Wentz era. I remember Nick Foles when he took it. Media, y'all couldn't cut nobody no slack, huh? And you got these washed up ex-athletes that think they was hot shit. Think they was. I don't give a fuck if you played the game professionally. Yeah, sure. You may know the game better than me because I haven't done it at a professional level. I'll give you that. But the odds don't fucking lie.
No,
they don't. Because we all know Chase Daniel, he asked. We already know that. Chris Sims, we ain't never got to talk about that motherfucker. Man couldn't even repeat a fucking play. The most simplest thing. I could do that shit in my sleep. We used to do that shit in the hood on the streets, like, yo, double back, XY left, safety high. Okay, all right. Motherfuckers knew what the fuck we was talking about. This motherfucker, double back blitz. Um, uh, damn, could you give it to me again? And you got the nerve to say that Jalen Hurts is the most overrated quarterback in the NFL today?
And not even top
Bitch,
10
please. Bitch, please. And you got motherfuckers in this city on the radio station saying that Jalen Hurts not even in the top 10 athletes here in Philadelphia. Y'all got Joel Embiid on the list. Not Maxey. Embiid.
Who the fuck put Joel Embiid on that list?
The idiots over at fucking, what is it, 94.1?
Mm-hmm. So that alone tells you something. Which, by the way, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Sixers fans are going to agree with me because I'm a Sixers fan, but I haven't watched basketball in years because for me, it's no point. Right? I'm not trusting no fucking process. I'm still going to be rooting them on, but I ain't trusting no fucking process because we had the fucking answer, but ain't nobody want to listen. Y'all labeled them a thug. Y'all wanted them out. We had the answer back then. We could have been champions then. And ever since then, we could not even snip it nowhere near close. We had good teams after.
Shit.
But
that sucks.
Yeah. What?
Seems like OKC is going to walk away with this win today.
Well,
no, because Halliburton got an Achilles injury.
Dun 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 dun.
Damn.
In Game 7, dog.
So you mean to tell me the championship is his Achilles heel?
Hey yo!
Well, he gonna be in the new WWE game. He can get his revenge that way. Yeah, I said it.
Again, virtual reality.
Which, by the way, before I continue my rant about the media, good call on the mini men from 50 Cent being in the game because I know exactly who I'm putting that on. I know exactly who I'm putting that shit on. So, thank y'all for that. Which, how y'all get? We not even going to get on that, but I'll get to that in a second. Back to the fucking media and the nut ass motherfuckers, analysts and shit. Because it be a lot of analysts that be telling y'all about yourselves and y'all want to listen. Like Keyshawn be telling y'all like,
Dun dun dun.
Did he just freeze?
Did you just sub-zero yourself, good sir?
I think he froze.
Oh damn.
Or did his phone die?
No, all of us froze.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
My phone didn't freeze.
No.
Look on my phone. All of our Jones was like black.
That's no. We were fine. We were talking.
Was I like this?
No. You had like a dumb look on your face because you were trying to talk. No. There was like a moment of dead silence, like right there.
Yeah,
I got scared because I thought I froze.
I got dead ass.
Yeah, it got dead ass quiet.
No, because I definitely heard the silence, and I heard y'all, and it was just the screen was black. I was like, what the fuck? No. But like, I just want y'all to keep up with the disrespect. Keep it up. Because when Jalen Hurts keep proving y'all wrong, it ain't nothing y'all going to do. Nothing y'all can say. Y'all can keep pushing the goalposts back all y'all want. Because now motherfuckers saying, oh, the Chiefs need to be the ones to watch out for. Y'all said that when we lost the Super Bowl at, what was that? Super Bowl 57, right?
These are the same people that say you got to watch out for the Bills. You got to watch out for the Ravens. You got to watch out. Fucking Dan Orlovsky over there saying the Steelers are going to be a Super Bowl contending team this year. Like,
and for the motherfuckers, like, and I know I said this earlier when the schedule came out, and I ranked on Daniel for saying that dumb shit out of his mouth. 1-3. Is motherfuckers forgetting since Nick Sirianni started, we had a great record every time we came in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
10-1, the collapse year, and we were shitty, but we were still not somehow surviving. And then the following year, we start going. Yeah, all right, we started 2-2, but then what happened after that? Felt the ass.
We ended up like what, 14-3?
Actually, 18, 18-1 in that stretch, counting the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, and I said it when we lost this Super Bowl 57. No one believed me. Everyone thought I was just being an egotistical Eagles fan. No, I'm saying it because I know ball. I know how championship players are. When Patrick Mahomes got defeated in the Super Bowl, I said, shit, he's going to be a problem. He's going to come back and keep winning.
And he
What
won
happened?
2.
He came back
He won
and kept
2 in a
winning.
row.
Exactly. Came back and kept winning. Now, Jalen Hurts, once he lost the Super Bowl 57, I said, y'all just created a monster that y'all don't understand.
Yep.
Y'all just created a fucking beast. And what happened? Even though, yeah, we had that shitty year to collapse,
Still
you
made
can still
playoffs.
see he was determined. Yeah, you can still see he was determined. And he's like, no, what? Even though I'm hurt, I'm still going to be determined to make it. And that's
And
what
then,
give my respect goes to him. And then the following year, we got Saquon, and I called it right from the door. And folks, if y'all remember, y'all can go back. Y'all can go back on Spotify, go back on YouTube. I've said it. Once we got Saquon in certain pieces, it was for certain we're going to go 2 Super Bowls straight and win them Jaws. And if by some happenstance we don't do a three-peat, we'll get to the NFC Championship and either win and lose in the Super Bowl or we lose at the NFC Championship. Now, if the NFC Championship is in Philly, we're not losing. We'll probably lose in the Super Bowl, that third one, if it's up against a good team. But if it's a trash-ass team, well, that's a three-peat. I said it. No one believes me. No one believes me. Look what happened. Shit. No, you said it going into the Super Bowl. It's going to be a smackdown. It's going to be a stop, and it's going to be a blowout. Nobody believes you. We all practically said it.
I'm not going to be surprised if the Eagles Chiefs running back this year.
I'm not going to be surprised either, but guess what's going to happen? And if motherfuckers going to go, it's going to be a shootout like it was in the first one. Okay. Eagles still going to win.
Which reminds me.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. And the football season ain't even start yet. Chiefs don't go back.
I got the same prediction.
Chiefs don't go back. They're getting the playoffs, but they don't get to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Know who's going to make it to the Super Bowl?
Not your Rams.
You think I'm that stupid of a Rams fan to say that we're going to go to the Super Bowl? You think I'm that stupid? Really?
Yeah.
See, Juju got the right answer. Fuck you.
No,
anyway.
Because you're confident of the fact that they got Devontae and Puka.
But I ain't say we was going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Fair. Fake fan, but fair.
How's that a fake fan?
Because you're supposed to be supportive of your team regardless.
But do you want me? Do you want me to be a delusional Cowboys fan?
Look, what are you gonna say? The Browns are gonna make the Super Bowl?
No, actually, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this as boldly as possible. I'm gonna say this as boldly as possible. I say the one team that probably make it to the Super Bowl out of nowhere. Actually, it's down to 2 teams. Actually, I would not be surprised. Well, of course, one of you guys is the Eagles.
Hell yeah!
All right.
The other one, if Buffalo click on all cylinders, they just might pull it off.
What?
They just might pull it off. I was going to say the Lions, but I highly doubt that's going to happen.
No.
But I feel like the Bills going to actually.
The Bills ain't gonna do shit. You know why? Because Josh Allen is too busy watching his wife get rammed. So,
Thanks for the pun.
So there's that.
zing!
Now, as everyone know, we just came off of a lot of PLEs that happened. Want to get some thoughts on those?
I still want
How
to go
y'all
to
feeling
SummerSlam.
about
I ain't
that?
gonna hold you.
You're trying to go to SummerSlam?
Listen,
I really want to go. I truly, honestly.
I'm gonna be sitting up here cozy in my house cooking out because it's my son's birthday on Saturday, and then of course the next day is mine. So I'm gonna be in this joint.
I only want to go
chilling.
because of Cardi. That's all.
You're stupid.
I'm
What?
being this. I'm in this joint.
You're trying to go for fucking
blasting that joint.
the chick that actually looks like a cat now? Fuck.
Look, listen, she could be
Chick
Catwoman.
that looks like a cat.
Not Catwoman. She literally morphed herself into a fucking cat.
Oh no, because what's his face? Stefan Diggs got her.
Yeah, it ain't that ow, it's that meow. Cardi B meow.
Listen, I would not be surprised if Megan Thee Stallion was there too.
Her slut ass.
Shit, I still ram that joint.
Yeah, well, free Tory Lanez.
No.
Meg guilty.
Do
She
not-
did that shit.
Don't ruin it yet.
Don't ruin what? That she framed
Let's
the man?
have fun with Meg. Let's have fun with Megan first. Then we can ruin
that she framed the man? No, dog.
Fine.
I don't care about Megan the horse stallion.
I do.
Hey yo.
I just want to turn before she goes to prison.
Hey yo. Y'all are wild. Moving on.
Anyway,
I mean,
so
I'm wild and young, you know. NXT.
Hey yo. Moving on.
You know what's crazy? I see a lot of people are pissed that they heard that Triple H don't want to cater to the online fans, and then they proved his fucking point on why he don't want to do that shit, and it just made me laugh like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
I'm just like, so do y'all not see why you don't want to listen to you motherfuckers? Because all y'all do is like, I'm so serious. A lot of y'all fans complain. Y'all use the term, and we've talked about this. I use the term "bury" too fucking much.
Yep, it's like no one knows what it actually means.
That's one. Two, y'all take the gospel of motherfucking dirt sheets as the word.
Yep.
Don't
take that shit to heart. However, I will preach on this. I will preach on this particular subject. I doubt they're even listening to our podcast. I doubt anyone from that company hears this shit. But if somebody with a soul canceled the Saudi Arabia show, and trust me, you know why. With all the shit going on right now,
I do.
For the safety of the roster, it's best to just move the show.
Yep.
Honestly, and I'm agreeing what I've been seeing online. Move it to the quickest market possible, and that's Chicago. Easy, especially when you have
Champion show, right?
Yes, move it to Chicago. You have Punk and Cena main eventing that'll sell out quick. I guarantee it.
Because the dummy want to be. Never mind. We ain't gonna get.
We ain't gonna get into that. I don't need to talk about
dummy. Yeah.
I'm on both sides of the fence, and don't get me wrong. I'm not on everyone is overreacting. No, that's not what's gonna come out of my mouth. Yes, I'm like it's like not a 50-50, but it's more on to cancel the show, but I do got a little bit of to understand why it could still go on,
it's
and
more
it's
like a
not
90-40.
the reason why. Yeah, and it's not the reason why people think it was still going. Like, oh, they don't care about. No, you also got to think like if you're have common sense and think battle strategy. Like if you're in a game and you beefing with somebody, you're like, yo, it's on site with these motherfuckers. You're not gonna step on somebody else's territory just to get the motherfuckers you beefing with, because now you literally made the motherfuckers who had nothing to do with it be the allies to the motherfuckers you was targeting, and then they gonna go after your ass. And to be quite honest, Iran don't want it from Saudi Arabia. We know how crazy they fucking are. They don't want that. So it's like you said, it's like a 90-40. It's like, okay, there is that caution of they don't want to invade another joint just to get at WWE and them just to. But it's also more, all right, but on that off chance they are that stupid, relocate that joint. I'm sure the Saudi prince will understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, it's for the safety of my guy.
I mean, because at the end of the day, if they do move Night of Champions to the Bear Stadium.
No, just move it to the Allstate Arena.
I agree with that, but the only reason why I say the football stadium is because if you think about it, even though they were set in Saudi, the amount of people, of course, that show up to that Saudi show is like huge numbers. So if you do it in Chicago, it kind of sort of the same amount of people, but it is what it is. But even if you do it in an Allstate Arena,
it'll sell out quick.
But it won't be as much of a number that they want it to be.
And you got to put the nuts on it.
That's why I say put it in a football stadium.
Put the nuts on it like the 3-pronged butthole up on the ceiling.
And then on top, and which brings me to the other point that I was.
I'm sorry, I was staring at that thing the whole time. I'm trying not to laugh.
They still got Crown Jewel in November, so.
Yeah, but that's in Australia, dog.
Right, it is. My fault.
That's in Australia.
Where all the fucking spooters is at.
Spooters.
Hey, yo.
Them spooters. No, listen. I don't care what anybody say. You will never, ever get me to go to Australia. I could be in WWE. I could be in a whole major storyline. You're like, all right, so we're going to go to Australia. I'm like, go the fuck, I'm not. I'm like, why? If I go into a motherfucking hotel room, go to sleep, wake up in the motherfucking morning, wash my ass, come out the motherfucking room, getting dressed, glance at the wall, think nothing of it, and then stop and look the fuck back over, and it's a big ass husband on the wall, somebody got rumble me.
I'm pretty sure you.
I don't have. Listen. I don't have arachnophobia no more.
I'm pretty sure you'll be put into a nice hotel.
Nah. Listen. Spiders in Australia don't give a fuck about that nice hotel shit.
No.
They really don't. They really don't.
They
and then don't get it twisted. Don't let me be in a motherfucking hotel and I stumble across a motherfucking Sydney funnel web. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. No. Somebody really gonna have to knuckle me, dog.
I'm gonna tell you the video that
shit. I'm like, I'm out
of me.
I'm out. I'm gonna go right down to the front desk like, yo, somebody gotta rumble me right now. Triple H gonna come there like, hey, what's wrong? Paul, somebody had to rumble me now. What's wrong? There's a Sydney fucking funnel web in my room. What? There's a Sydney funnel web in my room, so who gonna knuckle me? Will you scare spiders? No, I just don't fuck with that.
Fuck that. You know who's gonna knuckle you?
No.
You're in Australia, right? Kangaroo Jack's gonna knuckle you.
Hey,
no, I'm gonna get high for that. I'm gonna rumble a kangaroo, so he's like, all right, there's a kangaroo. I'm like, nah, I got my brother for that. He been wanting to do that for a minute, so how I handle the light work and how I'm going to knock the kangaroo the fuck out. So
Are
I'm
you
good.
sure, dog? Kangaroos ain't one to fuck with.
No, the
How
video that
I'm
scarred
going to
me
get the job
for
done?
life.
Which one?
How I'm going to get the job done? And then I'm going to go find Buddy
It was
Murphy.
a video of somebody in a bathroom in Australia, and they flushed the toilet, and
Oh,
this
no.
big ass spider came out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Shit.
That
Nope.
joint was trying to.
You cannot pick.
Nope.
Listen, I'm not going to Australia. I'm not going to motherfucking Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Nah.
Look.
Fucking poisonous ass spiders over there. Fuck no.
Dog.
Fuck no.
It's so easy to get rid of the spiders in Australia. If you see one on the wall, so easy to get rid of.
Throw a Pokeball at it.
No,
What
just give me
of a spider in the toilet?
I'm telling
don't
you right
understand?
now. I know how to eliminate it. Just give me a bottle of vodka. I'll down it and I'll run into it. That's it.
No, them bitches in Australia, especially a huntsman, them motherfuckers know how to turn off the wall and lunge. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
seen that video.
I'm telling you, give me a bottle
I
of vodka.
smack that bitch with a
shit.
steel chair.
I will literally belly flop Peter Parker that wall. Just
This man really.
squish like bug.
If he
Like,
dies,
no.
he dies.
You cannot pay me enough. I don't give a fuck what they say. They can be like, all right, we'll pay you $250,000 to have this match with Seth Rollins in Australia. No.
If he dies,
I'll do it. I ain't turning down $250,000.
No.
Fuck out of here.
Nigga be like, why spiders?
$250,000. Shit.
I'll deal with any other spider in this
Listen,
world, but if I
better
know
pay me
there's an
$500,000
area
to
where
fight
there's
Gunther.
spiders that can kill me,
Shit.
I
I'll
need
still take
500
250 G's. 250 G's.
even though a huntsman can't kill me, them bitches is big as shit. Nope.
You'll be alright.
Suck an ass crack.
You'll be alright. Just
And
eat
I'm
it.
damn sure not renting a car from the motherfuckers because they like to hide under the motherfucking door handle and shit. Nah, go suck an ass crack.
You'll be alright. Just eat it.
Nope.
This message.
So now we know. Never go to Australia, according to these two. I would love to go. I would love to go to Australia.
I only go for a steak.
I only go for
Outback.
Rhea Ripley.
Don't say Outback Steakhouse. That shit's a sham. Australia laughs at that shit. Like they even know that shit's not real.
Put another shrimp
I
on
go
the
to
barbie.
mommy.
Hey yo.
Mommy.
Hey yo. Back the fuck
Listen,
off.
I'll put her in a Pokeball and bring her back for y'all.
Hey yo, back off with that, dog.
What do you
Back
mean?
off.
Okay?
She's coming back regardless.
Back off with that, dog.
Listen.
They all reside in Florida.
That's fine. I'll go to Chile.
That's cool.
I'll go to Chile.
I already got her in the Pokeball already.
I'll go to
I already
Chile.
got her in the I already got Psylocke in the Pokeball already.
No,
I'm trying to get her to listen. I'm trying to get her to give me with that. No, which I'm glad we on this topic. Did anybody watch World Collide?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I loved the spot when Stephanie Vaquer does it by herself, but her and Lola just made it even better.
Did you hear the part where Conan was like, "Why'd you stop? Why'd it stop?"
Like, why? I was in here. I was like,
Listen,
and
Corey
then
Graves and
some
Conan.
told me to listen. And I had to tell my wife this too because I showed her the clip. I said, no disrespect. It's cool when Stephanie do it because it's nice and plump. But Lola was doing it. Her shit was moving at the same time. I'm like, oh my god. I was like the big boy that fainted when Jada Parker got her butt smacked. That's oh my god. Because like how?
Yeah, I was watching that clip earlier. And I was laughing.
Oh my god.
He was like,
just
because all you see is just.
Dude, you know how lucky you gotta be to do something like that, bro?
Yeah, Lola Vice lucky.
I was talking about me and Yem lucky to even be that close.
Back attack.
Man, you know Michin wanted all hands on deck.
Yeah.
And
They little perverts to each other in the WWE. I've
She's all right
noticed
with
that.
me. Keith Lee is lucky. Thank you.
Oh,
What just
At least you
happened?
didn't say nothing about Naya.
oh.
Fuck her. Fuck her.
No,
Whoa!
not that Naya. I'm talking about Nia Jax.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
Wait,
See, he had to
wait,
correct himself.
wait.
He had to
No,
correct
that
himself.
went over my head. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who we're talking about, but yeah,
It's
I'm
a
I'm
long story.
I'm left
It's a
out.
long story.
It's all right. I'm
You know
usually the
what the
odd man.
Naya. Fuck her.
Who?
Big silverback built ass bitch.
The one that
Who?
faced TJ and was bleeding and shit.
Oh, the one I gave the Germans to, and
Yep.
everybody popped for it.
Oh God.
Big flatback ass gorilla. Like she built
Oh
like
shit!
Harambe.
She built like Harambe is diabolical. It's not a lie.
His face. His face.
It's not a lie.
Hey, yo,
Out here
My
swear
brother
to
tells
Shayna
no
Baszler
lies.
for real.
Oh my God.
hey, yo! Why are we hating
Man,
on
who did?
her?
I'm
Fuck
not
her.
touching it. I'm not
Hey,
touching it.
yo!
Timu Shayna Baszler. Like you mean
Hey, yo!
wrestling
Nah,
talent.
Shayna Baszler got cheeks. She ain't got no cheeks.
Hey,
How
yo!
about
I
that?
said
How
she
about
Timu.
that?
Whoa, what the hold up. My nigga, you just said what?
Shayna Baszler has cheeks.
Hey,
She
She don't
yo!
do.
have cheeks.
She do. She
She
do.
do.
You know who
She
used to
do.
have cheeks though?
Shayna
You
Baszler
know who
has
used to
cheeks.
have? Sonya
Natty
Deville
with the
used to have
fatty.
cheeks.
Not
Sonya Deville
anymore,
used to
though.
have cheeks.
Not anymore, though.
I don't know what happened.
Nah, her, Natalia, because we used to call her
Give me Mandy
Natty with the
Rose. Give me
fatty.
Mandy
Now
Rose.
she Natty with the flatty.
My fault.
Because it went to her
That's
face.
Natty with the flatty right there. Yep, that's Natty with the
I
flatty.
take Mandy
TJ
Rose.
ain't doing his job.
No, you don't want Mandy
Can I
Rose, dog.
call you Rose?
Don't nobody want
Yeah,
Tina
she.
Sabatelli's leftovers.
Hey, you!
I
Yeah,
mean,
Manny
if
Rose
I'm
is
drunk,
mid.
yeah.
I seen her naked. She's mid. Mid.
That's why I said if I'm drunk, yeah, I take it.
She's still mid.
Manny Rose is. Yeah, she mid as hell.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
you!
She looked like she a pillow princess too.
Hey yo.
I
Oh,
can't bang with
There's
that.
shit.
nothing wrong with
So
that.
she got genuine blow up doll face. Like I ain't trying to hear shit.
Yeah, yeah.
All that makeup
It
she
looked
be
like I
putting on,
can't.
though, she look like a genuine blow up
Listen,
doll.
listen. It looked like with Mandy, you can do everything you can do. Spit on it, put lube and all that. It's gonna be dry. That's what it look like. You gonna be like, listen, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. She gonna go around spread that you get
I mean,
floppy, but other chicks gonna be
you can
like,
honestly say the
nah, he just
same
wasn't
thing
interested
about
in your
Eva
ass.
Marie.
Even Marie damn sure look like she got dry pussy.
Yeah, she yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, who hyped her up is beyond me. I didn't like her when she first jumped on the scene, and she was mad that everybody was looking at. I seen her online. She was mad that JoJo was getting more of the attention because JoJo looked better than you, bitch.
Exactly.
And she
Hey,
got an ass.
Exactly.
fucking yo!
But that's
No,
only
no,
Listen,
no.
that's only
You know
because
who?
Bray
Bray
You
done
Wyatt
know
has
good.
who was
fans.
slept
Bray
on?
done good.
You know
Uh-oh.
who was slept on? You know who was slept on?
Tito Jackson.
Hmm.
Bobby Lashley's wife.
Crystal.
Eh.
Ting, 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 ting.
I take
I can
her.
tell that you're feeling me.
What's the
The way
other?
you're looking
Oh
at me.
no, it was her.
Yo,
It was
y'all remember
her.
Joy Giovanni?
Oh, elite.
I couldn't stand her. I couldn't stand her.
What?
Who?
I
Who?
couldn't stand her.
Why? Cause she kept
Who?
hiding behind Big Show. Joy
That
Giovanni.
too. But
I don't
yeah.
know who the fuck that is.
She was a chick that was hiding behind Big Show with the big titties. She won the
Um,
Diva Search.
He's,
I
the
ain't
way to
vampire
watching
chick,
specify it.
dumbass diva searches.
Trinity. That's
That
her
was
name.
bullshit. Them diva searches was just nothing but for them motherfuckers just oogle at women all fucking night.
No,
Hey, younger
He
me in
ain't
the day
lying,
liked it.
He
you know
ain't
who was
lying, though.
you know who was slept on? Eve Torres.
Nah, ain't like sleep on you, Torres. It's just
Slept
a
on.
simple fact of
No.
whoever told her that hitting a twerking moonsault was a thing should have told her to stop it. Her back be hard as shit. Back be
No.
He ain't
stiff as shit.
lying.
The way
He,
they got her,
again, he's not lying.
the way they, the way they got her doing it in
Lying.
2K25 is diabolical.
Hey,
No, first
yo.
off, they put like
Listen,
two
give me
different
Victoria.
versions in the
I just
fucking
want
game,
Victoria.
bro. The second one look fucking weird. It makes the characters' back look like fucking linguine noodles and shit. Exactly.
Hey, yo. Oh, shit.
The other one is even
Linguine
Torres. At
noodles.
least that one look normal, but the other joint, bro, that shit look like them motherfuckers having a seizure in their back.
Oh God.
Fuck everywhere else,
Now
just in their back.
I want to get y'all opinion on something else because I've been seeing it since SmackDown. Y'all think we seen
Melina.
Homelander Cody shining through?
Oh, no.
Who?
What?
Not Homelander, Cody. Not the
No, because
Cody.
like a lot of people had a good point. Like, mans ain't say nothing during that promo except to smile. And smile like, yo, that's just like that
I
Homelander
see
shit.
John F.
I'm
Kennedy.
like, damn,
My
you
man
know
said
what?
John.
This ain't the grassy knoll, sir.
That is John F. Kennedy.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. You
That's
said
just
it
fucked up.
Ah.
But my thing is,
right.
how are like I don't want to do the double turn where Cody's the heel, Cena becomes the face again. Like,
No.
just finish the story.
I think the only way we get a Cody heel turn is if he aligns with Seth.
Yeah,
Which I highly
But
doubt
I
is going to work.
but I feel like that's gonna
highly
How's
doubt
be
that
that.
gonna work? Because both of
no,
them two motherfuckers are gonna try to assert their dominance over each
no,
other.
because it'll be like literally like 2-man power trip.
Hmm.
We already know who will turn first.
Exactly. It'll be like 2-man power trip, and then
The
I don't know.
predictable ass breakup. Seven will stab Cody in the back.
Pretty much. But
And then that's going to turn him face again.
I don't think
That's
Cody's
going to be
turning
the
heel. I feel like with this whole Cody
I don't
J
think it's
thing,
Seth Rollins in general at this point.
I still think, and this is my
yeah.
bold
I'm
prediction.
not feeling. I'm not feeling the Paul Heyman side.
No, I don't mind the stable. If they add
No,
another member,
no, that's
for Seth, if they add another member, it has to be either a female, or the only
Mm-hmm.
other person I can see being a good fit for that stable,
is his wife.
well, besides Becky, but Ethan Page.
They were already talking about him and Ricky Starks either
But
being the other
that's the thing.
member.
Why would you bring up Ricky Saints to be a heel when he just literally feuded with Ethan Page? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Why
that
bring him
makes no
up
sense.
this early? That's the other thing.
Well, there are plans to bring him up. That's why he dropped the title.
This
But the thing
early?
is, I
Ego.
would say bring up Ethan Page because he would fit like a glove on the main roster.
First off, he gonna turn on Seth.
Facts.
I'm
Nah,
cool with
if
Ethan.
anyone's gonna turn on Seth, I think it's honestly gonna be Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Reed,
It's gonna be Breaker Braun.
You think Bronson Reed?
Because I'm sorry, like it just don't make sense for
Yeah,
this
that
man to
that
be a
that
part of his
history.
group.
Yeah.
Like he didn't just
Yeah.
almost kill this man on live TV 4 months ago.
He did.
Bro, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Bro, that
That's
shit don't
true.
make
That's
sense.
true.
Yeah, he
But
did get
what
him
you would just
pregnant with
make
the
you would
tsunami.
make Bronson Reed a babyface?
I mean, his babyface run in NXT was way better than his heel run now. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
say that.
his babyface run in NXT wasn't also that memorable because it was COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So
Still
yeah,
memorable.
you're right. You're right. No, I'll give you that.
Especially
But
because of that performance in the Gauntlet Eliminator for the number one contendership for the
yeah,
North American title.
And when
That
I
man
got
played the
pregnant,
fuck out on that doing.
and then
yup,
this is what
I
I'm
got pregnant.
predicting. Shut the fuck up.
I can't help it.
This is what I predict could happen, and I feel like I'm sticking to this prediction. Cody wins King of the Ring,
Uh-huh.
goes on to face Cena at SummerSlam.
Uh-huh.
beats Cena, that's where Seth cashes in.
Yes.
And not on Punk.
Not on Punk. I think Punk's going to lose to Cena due to Seth's interference.
Mm-hmm.
Punk is going to move on. I think you're going to get Punk versus Seth in some capacity at SummerSlam because I feel like they're really going to push this out to War Games. It's going to seem that way. Cody is going to face Cena. Cody wins. Seth cashes in on Cody. You're going to have Seth hold the belt until Mania, and that's when you're going to get Seth and Cody in the rematch, or you're going to get Seth and Roman or Seth and Punk to finally finish out the storyline.
I think Roman might return at SummerSlam.
This is my problem with the whole Seth and Punk thing, because if they're just going to screw each other over, why not just?
That's why I think if they actually pull the trigger and give me LA Knight versus Seth Rollins, the only way you're going to have to capitalize with LA Knight is if you do the Edge treatment. You literally have Seth lose the briefcase to LA Knight.
Yeah.
Other than that,
But does LA Knight have a failed cash in?
No. Here's my thing. Since there's talks of moving LA Knight to Raw,
there's definitely been talk of that.
I think the draft's supposed to happen like before SummerSlam.
No, I think it's after SummerSlam.
Oh, it's after SummerSlam now?
I think so.
God damn
That'll
it.
make sense. That would make sense.
Because I'm sorry, having a draft before a PLE, that definitely don't make sense.
Because if you have it after SummerSlam,
that is true.
That'll be funny. Hopefully, if you guys go, since Raw's going to be in Philly August 18th. Yeah, Raw's going to be in Philly August 18th.
I did say I was going to.
That'll be cool. That'll be cool if that's going to be night 2 of the draft. See what I mean? But what I'm saying is, with Seth, I feel like his mind's going to be on Cody now. I don't see him going after Gunther. I feel like he's going to be focused on Cody and Cena. However, I can see a swerve. I can see a swerve where Punk beats Cena and Seth cashes in on Punk right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see Cody winning King of the Ring to going on to face Seth at SummerSlam. That is where you'll get Roman back in some capacity. I don't know what Roman's going to do. He could cost Seth the title, whatever. I don't know what they're going to do in between. Another thing I don't want, and I'm sorry, I feel like it's overkill at this point, and I get it. He's over. I don't want Gunther and Jay at SummerSlam. I don't.
No, I just actually thought about that.
I would much rather.
My brain, look. My brain is telling me that they're going to do that, but then something just sparked in my brain that just made me go, wait a minute, hold on. What if they set me up to feel like we're going to get that? But what if? I don't know how they're going to get it done, but what if? Right?
Mm-hmm.
We actually finally get Gunther and Ilya.
Well, he's supposed to come back earlier than expected.
Yeah, what if we get Gunther and Dragunov?
If we don't get Gunther Dragunov, I think this is the time to put the rocket on LA Knight. Some way, somehow, get LA Knight to face Gunther. Other than that, I don't know any other credible contenders for Gunther for SummerSlam.
Me.
Again, if you talk
I was
about
getting ready to get pregnant and give birth.
I'll say I don't know about that, but I'll go in the ring and
bring back Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is out for like a couple more months because of his injury.
Yep.
But the thing is,
another thing comes back. Yeah.
Another thing I randomly thought of and I don't want to happen is what if Seth cashes in at Saturday night's main event?
On who?
Oh,
Gunther.
For fucking Goldberg.
Is that even for the title?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Why?
Because fuck Bill Goldberg. Goldberg's excuse as to why he's getting the title shot is that he was undefeated.
In
but he got
WCW, you old fucking coot.
But
And I didn't even laugh that.
Hear
Whatever.
me
I
out.
was about to say,
Hear me
he
out.
literally every title fucking match that he won, he got beat by the motherfucker that took it from him.
Hold on. Hear me out.
It's
Is
still
that
a
a
travesty that
Goldberg
he beat the
call
fucking.
or is that creative call?
I think that was probably in his contract clause. Like, I want one final match in my hometown, but it has to be for the world title. Because Goldberg's not going to just feud with anybody. This shit's been building with Gunther since Bad Blood, and he wanted to face Gunther.
Huh?
I don't. But see, that's the thing. I watched Monday, and I don't even think they mentioned the
Did.
title. But if it
They did.
is,
The graphic
would
went
be-
up and everything. It said it was for the World Heavyweight Championship.
wow,
Yep.
I must have missed that part.
So here's what I'm thinking. I say Gunther squashes that fuck in 30 seconds. And then after the match is over, Goldberg attacks Gunther. Crowd goes home happy because it's Atlanta. And then Seth cashes in.
I don't see why not.
Other than that, the only other options I can see Seth cashing in are on if Punk wins Saturday against Cena, or you get Cody Cena SummerSlam. And to end off night 2, Seth closes out the show by going as champ. Because low key, I understand you don't like the stable and everything, but I do feel like in some way, shape, or form, Triple H is making the Seth Rollins stable thing kind of like Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see that.
Except Paul Heyman doesn't wrestle, and he's most likely the Ric Flair in this situation.
Yes,
Paul
he's the
Heyman's Ric Flair. Seth
I
is
want
Triple
to
H.
say Breaker's Batista and Bronson's fucking
Randy Orton?
I was gonna say the other way.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna go the other way around.
You gotta think how they're positioned. Hunter and Dave were more close, and Seth and Braun are closer in their stable.
That's true.
But Braun got the lineage though. That's why we're
He
saying
got
Braun
the
is
lineage.
Randy.
No, I get why you say that, but you gotta think about it like character wise.
Yeah.
The way Hunter and Dave were close is the same way Seth and Braun are close right now. Bronson got added in as another hitter, just same way how they pulled Orton in.
No, they pulled Orton and Batista in at the same time. Batista got injured, and it was just Orton and Flair and Triple H running for a while until Batista got healed, and then he came back.
What I'm saying is when they pulled Bronson the same way they pulled Orton in, I get that Dave and Orton both came in at the same time. But if you look at like character-wise how they came in, Bronson Reed and young Randy Orton are the same character now.
What Haz is pretty much saying is the chemistry. Seth and Braun have more of a chemistry together as a team than Seth and Bronson Reed.
But then now you look at it, how they had Orton and Batista as the tag team. Now Braun and Bronson are the tag team.
Braun squared,
The big dogs, apparently.
The pornos.
Hey, yo.
I mean,
I just feel like it shouldn't be for the title.
Yeah, well,
as far as
Goldberg.
Gunter and Goldberg.
Yeah, well, fuck Bill Goldberg.
Well, you can blame Bill Goldberg.
And that's the thing.
He's always going to be Bill Goldberg to me.
I don't even think that's a Bill Goldberg call. That's what confuses me.
Are you sure about that?
It could have been a TKO call.
It definitely could have been a Tito Jackson call.
It literally could have been a TKO call to be like, okay, we're going to put Goldberg in the world title match in his hometown to combat with AEW. It could have been
a Dwayne call.
No, but the thing is, they're on the same night as AEW.
Like they always are.
Which I'm glad you brought that up. To everyone out there that's like, oh, I'm not going to watch Crown Jewel when they come on. I'm going to watch King of the Ring. I'm going to watch AEW. Shut the fuck up. Y'all going to flip back and forth. Stop lying.
Are we finished here?
You could go. You can leave, Haz. It's okay.
No, I'm only asking because I got something to take care of. And
go get that yogurt, sir.
Yeah, she
Have
gotta get
fun.
her
Make
work.
sure she
She gotta get her work in the
listen.
Get it done. Get it done.
In the famous words of Steve from Blue's Clues, a blue scared do, a nigga can do.
Yeah, what he said.
That's one way to
That's how
leave.
you. That's how you log out to get somebody to listen.
But yes, I the AEW thing. I'm gonna say this right now. We all know All In is pretty much their WrestleMania. It's gonna be a good show.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm only excited. I'm not even excited. I'm only looking forward to 2 matches.
Mm-hmm.
Omega Okada, Mercedes and Tony Storm. Now, Mercedes and Tony Storm is going to be predictable as fuck. I'm sorry.
Right.
Omega and Okada, it's a big history thing. It's the first time on U.S. soil. Okay. However, with the way Okada's been moving in the ring lately, I do not think it's going to be as close as what they did in Japan.
Nope.
Okay.
I do not think it's going to be your 5, 6, 7-star classic in the Tokyo Dome.
You know, Dave also don't give a fuck about that.
No, I don't think. To be honest, I can understand why people are freaking out. Oh my God, it's head to head against Great American Bash and then Saturday Night's Main Event, because Tony Khan's going to stack this show as much as he can to make it a 9-hour show to extend from NXT to Saturday Night's Main Event. The show's going to start at 2 p.m. my time, and it's not going to end till fucking 8 o'clock.
Which is, yeah.
Which is about the time of Saturday Night's Main Event.
Mm-hmm.
Because, mind you, we don't even have the rest of the card yet, and we're like 2 weeks away. We only have like 3 or 4 matches announced for All In.
Yeah.
You're probably going to get Swerve and us.
All that. Oh, I'm not going to watch Saturday. I'm not watching. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, because a lot of y'all going to be talking about it the next day.
Like, I'm literally going to have All In on my laptop here, and literally going to be watching NXT or Saturday Night's Main Event on the big screen.
And to be quite honest, if y'all going to do that and not watch WWE, you don't got to announce it to the world, because we know you're lying. That's like me sitting up there going on social media going, I'm not going to watch AEW. Why would I even do that? I don't watch it.
Spoiler alert, I'm not paying for All In.
And that's the other thing too, as far as like booking is concerned. Like everything has been booked like last minute, i.e., Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You could kind of sort of say Night of Champions, because it's like what 2.
I mean, Night of Champions is literally Money in the Bank was literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Like they literally booked both ladder matches the week prior.
Just like how they just booked the tournament 2 weeks prior. Like literally, they had no choice. And then literally in 2 weeks' time, you're going to have Evolution and Saturday Night's Main Event.
Which they still got to book.
And then 2 weeks' time, SummerSlam.
Which they still got to book for. Like,
well, see, but that's why I actually like when certain seasons come up, because especially with me now doing booking, I can start to, well, not me doing booking, but creative. I can start to see where certain things start. Where it's like, if we miss it, like, even though I will say this, can't always depend on catching them little nuances, and Triple H has to open that up more. Like, if I don't catch on to them little nuances, that's where I don't know the story begins. Like, a lot of stories going into SummerSlam has begun already, but a lot of people don't even peep that it begun.
This is where
Triple
H needs to step up, because if this is going to be the first ever 2-night SummerSlam, and you're doing it on the East Coast, no matter, you better not wait 2 weeks ahead or 2 weeks left to build me a 2-night card. Do not do that. I don't want to build like you did with WrestleMania this year. Shit was garbage. I would, like, you're going to have your established men's King of the Ring and women's Queen of the Ring going on to face the prospective champions. You already have that in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an actual feud for the IC title, for the women's IC title, for the Raw Tag Team Championships, for the New Day to do fucking something. Give me a proper match with the SmackDown tag. Like, give me proper matches for a 2-night SummerSlam that's going to be memorable.
Shit. Pull the trigger on a rumor that I've been hearing that y'all want the Usos to take on the New Day. I don't care. Get the New Day to do something, for God's sake.
And the thing is, if you're
because I'm not gonna lie, out of all of their tag team title reigns, this is the most bored I've ever been. I've never been bored.
No, dude, New Day has been fucking trash with this title reign.
Yeah,
and this is the thing.
Drizzling shit.
If you're gonna give me a SummerSlam for 2 nights, don't give me 5 matches each card. Don't do that. Give me at least 7. Variety. Give me 7 matches per show. Especially if you have quote unquote people thinking about going like this guy over here, or possibly me if I pull it off. If I'm going to see this live, I don't want just a 5-match card and a 2-hour pre-show. Fuck that.
True. It's true.
For all that, I might as well just fucking sit at home.
That's exactly why I'm sitting at home.
My thought process is this: like, why did y'all stop doing what y'all were doing in the first place? Is featuring NXT superstars, i.e. Fraxium, i.e. Lash and Jakara, all of that other stuff. Like,
well, Fraxium is on the SmackDown roster now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Before they made it official, they were featuring them like left.
Yeah,
and right.
like how they featured Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, like how they featured them.
Like if you want to fill up a pay-per-view and worried about booking, use some of the NXT superstars that's not being used currently.
Facts.
That's a solution. Like y'all were doing that leading up to what? What was that? Vengeance Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all were doing that on a consistent basis. Like, if y'all do that, if y'all kept that formula going, hell, y'all got TNA as a partnership. Reach out.
I'm not gonna hold. I actually do think somewhere down the line, before John Cena retires, it's gonna be John Cena versus Joe Hendry.
It could be in TNA or in some capacity in WWE.
Because Joe Hendry keep doing shit that keep hitting at it.
I don't think Cena's gonna show up in TNA because I don't think he's gonna be.
I don't think he's gonna be in TNA.
I think Joe Hendry will just show up on SmackDown or maybe who knows.
Now I will say this: if he want to take this Raw wrestling shit serious, then he will show up on TNA.
No,
but that ain't
WWE title.
No, Cena. I'm not saying it as a bad thing, but to Cena, it would be technically beneath him to just show up on TNA.
Mm-hmm.
That man is WWE. It was beneath him when he showed up on NXT, but he was doing it because it's a WWE product.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And to help boost ratings and to help the younger talent because that's who John Cena is. But I don't see him going to another company itself because that's not John Cena. It's John Cena is literally
WWE.
Yeah, born and bred, bleeding WWE, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's why it cracked me up when people used to throw the rumors that Cena is going to show up in AEW. That will never fucking happen.
Sure he will.
No matter how much money TK throws at that man, no. That man is fucking loyal.
To the soil.
Yes.
Eating foil.
And on that note, speaking of loyal, we're loyal.
Chicken oil.
We kept our word. We had a fun bracket. We had a fun conversation.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. We hope you had fun with us. Talking, bullshitting. And if we pissed you off, fuck you. But...
because I know y'all Patrick Mahomes fans is mad as shit right now.
Hell yeah.
I know y'all analysts is mad as shit right now.
They don't even watch.
How is Patrick Mahomes not the... Y'all be all right.
If they're watching, which I doubt, but if y'all are watching, eat that. Eat that. That's all you got to do. So,
Wow.
follow us on our socials, Instagram,
Yeet,
X,
yeet,
you know.
yeet,
Also, check out us on Spotify. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like,
yeet.
subscribe, comment, the whole thing. Turn on that bell for all notifications. Share the world about us. We're still up and coming, even though, this podcast thing ain't no joke, man. It takes work. It takes dedication. Like, that's why I appreciate you guys. So,
And it take French fries.
you're a bitch. We hope you enjoyed this bracket.
French fries.
Stay tuned.
3-prong butthole.
Stay tuned as we kick into our next episode, which could be the NXT bracket, or could be another surprise, or we could just do some bracketology. I don't fucking know. We'll have some fun.
Bracketology, that's a new one.
Bracketology, meaning we break down a bracket. We do our own bracket. You help me make a bracket on camera. So that way people don't see if I'm just biased and putting matchups myself together just to piss people off. No. We're going to do it how we break it down. But anyway, we'll discuss. So if you enjoyed, let us know. On that note, Mr. Walking Pumpkin, take us away.
Time has come for us to go. We had so much fun entertaining y'all. Until the next time, until the next show, we will see you. When we see you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell for more. And you better listen to us on Spotify or else I'm telling my mom. Then when you see us next week, we might do the NXT, or we might hit you with the surprise.
And stay tuned for all new episode of Nash Bridges starring Stone Cold Steve Austin.